What do you mean, be quiet?
Hey Lab, how's it going? I think he's annoyed that you're first, as always. Yeah, we know, Lab. Hey, see, how's it going? Oh, I know what you mean, Lab. It's hilarious you complaining about corner campers in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 when I did the exact same thing so many years ago. But with the other Modern Warfare 2. The first Modern Warfare 2? Modern Warfare 2 number 1? How do numbers even work anymore, I swear? It's like they intentionally make the numbering of so many series intentionally confusing, I swear. I didn't know there were so many T people in my chat. Very cool. Well, I would love some advice as a noob to T, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the game. So, you guys know I don't do much off screen besides some AFK kind of style farming. And that's what I've been doing here. So that's why I'm here in the Nether, which means I should probably change the music. Yeah. I have been tossing gold to the piglins. Tossing ingot to your piglin. Anyway. And that sends the gold to a bunch of piglins I have under here for automatic trading to set up into here. I've gotten some more stuff. This string used to be empty, so we've got some more string, and we got some more potions too, and you can see I've loaded up my inventory with tons of fire resistance potions. I'm going to turn them into 8-minute potions, and then we're going to use them, especially while building, since I'm building with so much lava. It would be good to have a ton of those. We got some extra blackstone too, but we had tons of blackstone already, so that was no big deal. What was the other big thing I was trying to get? Oh, obsidian. Yeah, we got some extra obsidian too. Oh, right. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, you know what I can do? Aha! Brilliant. This is why I need more fire resistance potions, among other reasons. Anyway. So I also went down and did some time between streams AFKing at the iron farm. And I got plenty of iron, so I may have been feeling a little bit low on iron before. We should be all set now, I think. Where's my ender chest? Do I not have an ender chest down here? I guess not. Well, whatever. Double chest full, and nearly double chest full. So almost 3 double chests full of iron. So, doing well there. We also have lots of bone meal if we need that. Man, I wish I had these farms in the Neochloride world. This is exactly the kind of stuff I want to set up. But we'll get around to that. In the meantime, let's just go ahead and start putting away, crafting up this iron and putting away these potions and stuff. And then we can get started on our goals for today. I forgot to mention another one of the things that I grabbed when I was over at the farm, which is soul speed. Because I lost all my gear, I don't have soul speed 3 on these anymore. So I accidentally grabbed these iron boots with soul speed 3. We don't actually need those. I was just messing with a lot of items when I was unclogging things. But I do have this soul speed 3 book, which we're going to slap on our shoes today. Whoa! Hi, kitty. That cat's been following me, and I'm still not entirely sure why it's standing up. Whatever. Stuff. I am so behind on highlights. I went through and got the, basically like a clip layout for all of the, tournament practice stuff. So that's good, and I have all this footage, but I really need to actually make videos out of it, and I need to go through so many other ones. I have not had time lately. I have been running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Not least of which because both my cars, both need, like, a lot of routine maintenance right now, all at once. They're both due for, like, emissions inspection, re-registration, tire rotations, and oil changes at the same time. So, I'm having to deal with all that. That was the call that actually made me start a little bit late today, is from Discount Tire. I tried to go to them for a tire rotation today, and they said, Actually, your tires are a little too low, so you're due for replacements instead. Now, they were cool enough they got the tires I needed in today, but unfortunately, they called in like right before the stream, so I told them I'll have to come in tomorrow. So I'll be doing that tomorrow, but it's just been like so much of that. I have had so much to do. It's been crazy here. So the plan for today, I have a few different things that I want to focus on today. The first one is continuing what we were doing last time, which is pretty simple. We need to get an Unbreaking 3 trade from our librarians. I still really need that, particularly for the wings, which, remember, we got 2 more pairs of yesterday. Or not yesterday, Monday. So that's going well. Side note, we're also going to put Soul Speed 3 on the boots. I guess I can make that a goal. But it's not really much of a goal because it's an awfully tiny requirement, you know? That should be pretty easy. And then after that, we're going to work on extending the river. There's no specific requirement for how long it has to be extended or anything like this. We're just going to continue extending the river. It's not going to be done today because it's such a big project. Because eventually, I want this river to go all the way to the water here. And then I want the other side to go all the way to the water on the other end. I think we actually reached the water on this side, if I remember correctly, didn't we? I think it just needs more, like clay and stuff. Yeah. So you can see we started on some clay and some things like that. But it could definitely use a lot more because so far it still just looks like a lot of grass with a couple random patches of clay or something. We eventually want that side of the river to look like this, you know? Maybe not as dense with all the sugarcane and stuff, but still like little patches of gravel and sand and plenty of seagrass. Yeah, more like this, I guess. Yeah, we want all the rivers to look more like this. Full of life and beauty and variation. So that's what we're going to work on today. We're going to work on, I guess I should say then, like, texturing the West River. There we go. I think that's going to be the goals for today. Let's do it. When you sell me a bookshelf real quick. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot about another goal that we have to do here. It's a pretty small goal. I need, let's call it 128 logs. I have been way too lazy about getting wood lately, and I keep, these 5 birch logs are like some of the only wood logs I have around right now. And I need wood logs to build so many things. You all know how important wood is in this game, so that's quickly becoming a problem. Ooh, I should try to assemble the hoe today. It's such a tiny thing. Should I add that goal? I mean, if we get Unbreaking 3, then we can do that. Yeah, let's do it. We'll do that one too. Alright. Meanwhile, this might be a decent place for a lectern. Or how about right here? Oh, I like here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Where's our new villager? There you are. Efficiency 3. And the trade begins. Oh, okay. Jeez Louise, they can pick up a job from 100 blocks? I was thinking 100 different job blocks. I'm like, where would they get 100 different job blocks from this game? What, is there like an ender villager if you have like a shulker box? Is there like a... Oh, what kind of... Okay, discussion for chat. If there were to be 100 job blocks for villagers, what ones would you start adding to the existing game to round out that 100? Oh my gosh. You could have like an ender villager, like I said. Maybe... Why is this floating? Okay. Ooh, I would really love to see like a botanist villager. One that gives me more plants. I always want more plants. I know we have a farmer, but I'm talking like more like a gardening type of villager. Something that can maybe give you extra stuff. Maybe they buy or sell flowers or different kinds of seeds. That would be cool. A nether blacksmith. That sounds awesome. What would they do? Would they be able to like enhance netherite gear or something? Beekeeper, yes. Yes, I like it. Engineer sell sticky pistons. I like that. Yes. Mojang. Where's Mojang? Somebody start writing this stuff down. Oh, the snapshot with the armor trims Issy? Yes, I actually posted it in the general of my Discord. We discussed a little. Basically, everybody was like, "This is so cool." I never thought I would see the day that Minecraft would have such cool armor trims in vanilla with a system like that. That is so cool. It sounds like it's pretty hard to get, and they made netherite hard to get apparently too. But you know, I get that. I get that. I'm not totally against that, to be honest. But I'm really excited about the armor trims. I think it gives armor so much more personality. I mean, I'm always annoyed by the way armor covers up all the personality by hiding your Minecraft skin. That's why I use oh wait, sorry, I forget the button now because it's different on 1.18 than it is on 1.19. There we go. Now you can see, I'm actually wearing full diamond armor plus wings, but you can't see any of it. Although I do often like to go into hide armor and turn on showing the chest plate so that I can see the wings. Because I really like how pretty the wing texture is. But other than that, I like to keep armor off. Because, you know, most people have diamond or netherite anyway, and who cares? It's F5 by default, Lab, but I've messed with my controls so much that F5 was not working, so I had to go in and rebind it. Hey, Master CJ, how's it going? Fuzzy.
Var is training librarians, so they come back like, well, you guys were busy putting away books. I studied the sword.
They studied the pen. The pen is mightier than the sword. Oh, now I'm imagining I'm like in a consulting business for villages because I've had to deal with them so much and they're so difficult. I could just like provide consulting services to people who are trying to build villages in Minecraft. And why are my villagers dying and that kind of stuff I can investigate and find out. I'm just going to make it an industry term. That whenever there's one area or one thing that's killing your villagers over and over again, we're just going to call that a Naglfar.
Yes. So why are my villagers dying? Well, let me look. All right. Yes, this seems to be your Naglfar. My what?
Yes, exactly. It's actually such a really great term to use for that.
Yes, I love that sign. Do not dumb here.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was there. I should have like a days since dumb here, 0. Because there are villagers here. It's always 0. Oh, you got the sign redemption. Alright. Sounds great. Let's do it. Wait, why are you hurt? How did you get hurt? How did this villager get hurt? Do I even want to know? Don't tell me we got a Naglfar in here. Oh, That's the third time I've gotten Mending trying to get Unbreaking 3. I don't think I've even seen Unbreaking of any kind so far. There's another Mending! Stop giving me Mending. Although they do seem to have a tendency to give you the same enchantment again after they've just given it to you and you take it away. 3 with a couple extra levels. Mending again? Oh my gosh, they won't stop giving me Mending. Just how what? Oh yeah, with the Mending, I know. It's like we said when we've seen it like 3 times in like 5 minutes. It's like we said, Mending only shows up when you're not looking for it, and then it's just everywhere. I already have a Mending villager, I don't need more Mending, and I certainly don't need projectile protection. What's up with that? The villager box. An apt name. I like it. Unbreaking 2 again? For only 12 emeralds? Should I do it? I mean, I'm getting such bad luck with Unbreaking 3. I would just have to buy 2 of them and combine them. It's not the end of the world. Do it, do it, do it. Alright, I'll do it. Oh, and you know what? This librarian also has the bookshelf trade, which means I can use emeralds to train it, so you know what? Probably worth it. Okay, locked in. There we go. Let's... Oh, my axe has silk touch on it, so I can't use it for that. There we go. And then I get a book, and then I can buy Unbreaking. Alright. Well, I mean, it's technically not an Unbreaking 3 trade like I was looking for, but it satisfies what we were looking for. So we're gonna call that done. It is a trade that I can use to get Unbreaking 3. How about that? So, Unbreaking 3, book acquired. Now, I need that first and foremost on the wings. Yes! Now I'm feeling like a pro. Okay. So we got Unbreaking 2, we need to buy another Unbreaking 2 book, and then we also gotta get some Soul Speed 3 onto the boots, which still requires 15 levels. And, was there anything else that needed Unbreaking 3? David Spade doesn't have Unbreaking 3, no wonder the durability is always so low, I totally missed that. Oh, and Deus Ex Machina. And the hoe. So we need 3 more Unbreaking 3 books, which means 5 more Unbreaking 2 books. Alright. Let's go ahead and do that. So, let's train up this villager and get all those No way!
Evar.
We just got Feather Falling 4 on this villager! See, that's why I need to train these villagers more! I just need more sugarcane. Okay, I'm gonna get some more sugarcane. Oh, and I need to make my boots Soul Speedy. Soul Speed 3 boots! Now we'll be able to sprint to our little Piglin trading station / gold farm if we want along that soul sand path that I made so long ago. Either way, done. Now let's get some wood and assemble this hoe as well. Oh, not to mention I need to put Unbreaking 3 on Deus Ex Machina and David Spade. Okay. Let's see how many levels this would cost. I have levels. Let's get some Unbreaking 3 on the shovel. And let's get some Unbreaking 3 on the bow. There we go. And now what is it going to take to put all this together? Let's find out. That's going to cost 3. Something like that. Is Unbreaking 3 less? No. Mending is... Okay, so I can do that with 2. Then we would do this. That would be 4, and then some other level there. Okay, well, let's see what we can get with these. It's faster if I click it.
Oh,
Give
God.
me levels! Yes. You know what? It would have been smarter if I had used only a couple at a time. And, like, done this one piece at a time. Oh, well. Let's combine it with this one first. And then Unbreaking 3. Hey! Assemble the hoe complete. Alright. Now let's go get some logs, and then it's going to be time to work on the river. Sweetness. Do I want dessert photos? I so do, and I so don't at the same time, because I want
Do it.
dessert. But I can't have dessert. Yep, although I swear that one looks extra tiny, but I think that's just perspective. No, Fiat 500s are extremely tiny. It is, you're right, significantly smaller than the MR2, but then again, unlike the MR2, it doesn't have handling or sleekness or really much of anything going for it other than it's tiny. I mean, it's a Fiat, so it's unreliable garbage. It's super tiny, so you can't store anything in it. It has a tiny, tiny wheelbase, and it's too tall, so it's not performant. It doesn't even have a good engine, like, yeah.
You can
That's
barely
like-
store yourself in it.
Yeah, that's like for the people who just want something super economical, basically. But funny story about that, you would not believe this. Today, I saw at a construction site, one of these was a disguised police car. Can you believe that? It was
One
a
of those
Fiat
things?
500 police car. I could not believe it.
At the top.
There we
Near
go,
the seats.
yeah.
That's wood.
Oh, wow. Oh, I see. I didn't get a good look at it before. They made it a convertible. It was a van. They cut off most of the top. Oh my gosh. That's wild. But honestly, that's also kind of hilarious, and I kind of love it for all the wrong reasons. What can I'm biased toward convertibles, though. I think I mentioned,
Yes.
like, when I was looking for cars, I was originally looking for Mustangs because they have convertibles while the Challengers don't. Just the Mustangs didn't drive like I wanted. And now that I have another car, guess what? It's a convertible. I love convertibles.
What is one thing that should never be a convertible?
Oh, there are so many things I could choose from there, but let's start with a Boeing 737.
Cars. You got me that time.
Yes, I did. VAR 1 Raven 73,829.
It's a good one, though.
Thank you. The beans. Okay, this is the one that I was really giggling about because
Yes, I've shown you that. I've shown you this one before.
yeah, but now it just makes me think, what if I had a channel points reward to do that?
I would love it, and I would use it all the time.
Oh man, maybe I should. Although, that's probably lava, right? I think it
Yeah.
would make more sense for it to be lava anyway. So you would probably want to use it when there's going to be lava around for a while, like if I'm in a really deep cave or in the Nether. But yeah, I'm gonna write that down. We should have that.
Hey, Var.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be trying to take off weight, right?
From the MR2, yeah.
Why don't you add a giant rear view mirror?
Oh my gosh, you're not gonna believe this. I did that
What?
today.
Did that?
Not that. It's not that big. But I actually did get a thing that clips onto the rear view mirror that's significantly wider than the stock. Not that wide. That's kind of crazy. But they do sell those, and it was really useful because I had two problems with my rear view mirror. One was that, one isn't really a
It
problem.
wasn't big enough.
Yeah, I guess. I guess that's not really a problem, like it worked, But, you know, when I have no roof, and this thing's a convertible that I'm planning to make a permanent convertible, when I have that wide rear view mirror, I can basically see like all behind me on both sides really easily, so it's super useful. And then on top of that though, I did have a problem with my mirror, which, you know, it's one of those ones with a dimmer switch, which flips the mirror away so it's reflecting off the glass instead, so it looks dimmer, you know those?
Yeah.
Something was wrong with mine, because, like, it would always be reflecting stuff from a very different place, like high up behind and above me. Even like whether I set it to dim or not, it would be reflecting things from the wrong places, and it was confusing me. Which is a safety issue. So I got one that's just a plain mirror. It doesn't have the dimmer function, it clips over, and it's wider. So in two big ways, the new one is safer, and I appreciate that.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Are convertibles really still convertibles if you can't convert them into a regular car?
That is a good question. I don't know. We should come up with a different thing to call it. That would be cooler. In other news, I got 128 logs. Complete.
As long as it's not a Naglfar.
Yes, I would not want to be driving around a Naglfar. I think that would not end well.
For anyone.
Yeah, no kidding. I think I've pretty well worked out all the water on this river already. Just a matter of adding texture. Yeah, so let's start over here. Oh, hi, creeper. Nope, stay away.
Oh, a Thanos car with louvered windows.
Uh-oh. I don't have arrows. Why don't I have arrows? Okay, we're out of it. What the? Oh!
You alright?
Sometimes this game is a jerk.
It's doing something right now, like between you and so, like I think like you should take it and you should probably clap back.
Oh my
And
gosh.
what is it? Let me.
Is it still the same one, Raven? It got you that bad?
Yes.
It is good. I do grant you, it is good.
Let me see. Let me see.
There we
I
go.
can't even see. That's so sad. Okay.
Wow. Just... the back pressure. Oh man, imagine this meeting the 8'11" bridge. It just turns upward.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my god. How do those go under the wires?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
What does that do
He's
to the weight
definitely
distribution of the car? Like, jeez Louise.
It has to be like tilted over.
Oh, it's a car with a sticker on the back, on the rear windshield that says, "My lug nuts require more torque than your Honda can make." So I'm looking at it, thinking, what did they make them out of? Neutronium?
That's funny. I do sometimes feel that way, comparing the two vehicles I have. It's so hilarious to me. The Challenger came with a transmission that I've been told, oh yeah, you can put like 700 plus horsepower on that transmission and it'll be fine. Meanwhile, I've got the MR2. I am told by the forums that if I try and put more than 250 horsepower to that transmission, it will, quote, grenade. That's how weak it is. I can't imagine. It's like, what do they have? I just imagine opening up that transmission and there's just going to be those, like, yellow plastic gears from a Fisher-Price toy in there. How does it not handle 250 horsepower? It's so sad to me. With that note on the tar car, I think I might go ahead and wrap it up here. So, let's see. We got some texturing of the West River done. It's already looking a lot better. We got some sandy shores right here. Got a little bit of clay and a bunch of gravel speckled in, and I've been adding lots of plants. I think that's helping with this area. I usually don't like this many plants, especially this much tall grass, but it's making it look more kind of wild. and I like that for this area, especially with the big trees. It kind of all blends together. We'll probably add a couple more trees sparingly here and there around as well. And we still have a lot more texturing of this river to do. But like I said, we're trying to finish it at anything tonight. It's a really big project. We'll come back to this probably tomorrow, where we'll be streaming this again at 7 o'clock Arizona Standard Time. You can find the entire schedule on our Discord on the schedule channel. And if you click on the clock on the bottom of that schedule, you can find all those times in your time zone. Anything else you want to post before we go? Yep, that's something to leave it off on, I guess. Wow. Jeez, it looks like... You know what? It's hard for me to even say what that looks like. What even... Okay.
It looks like cheap plastic for starters.
Yep, I feel like this is what would be made... What kind of modifications would be desired by, like, a parakeet that drank way too much alcohol. I don't know. It's so bizarre. Alright. Well, thanks everybody for coming. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you later. Good night, everybody. Good night. What do you mean there are monsters nearby? Okay, good night.